This is unbelievable, Raider Nation. A shocking trade rumor is spreading like wildfire, and it involves none other than Max Crosby, the absolute heartbeat of the Las Vegas Raiders. Yes, you heard that right. There's talk that a former NFL general manager suggested trading Crosby to Tom Brady's old team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for a few draft picks that don't even come close to his real worth. Can you imagine that? Trading away the man who defines our defense for a couple of mid-round picks? It's beyond crazy. And trust me, Raider Nation is not staying quiet about it. Before listening to the latest news, subscribe to the channel, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's move on to the new news. Now here's what's really happening. The Raiders are at a critical moment. Internal rumors, locker room whispers, and tough decisions could reshape this entire franchise. Despite never asking for a trade, Max Crosby's name has been pulled into speculation again. And this comes right after the Raiders gave him a massive contract extension, a clear sign they believe he's the future of this team. But a disappointing start to the season has fueled wild ideas, and one of them came from former GM Mike Tannenbaum, who suggested sending Crosby to the Buccaneers for just a second and fourth-round pick. Seriously? For one of the most relentless pass rushers in the entire league. Raider fans have every right to be furious. For a player like Max Crosby, it's almost laughable to imagine any team getting him for cheap. He's 28, in his prime, an All-Pro, and one of the most relentless forces in the NFL. If anyone wants him, they'd better be ready to offer a king's ransom. Think about it. We've seen players like Micah Parsons command multiple first-round picks. And yet, someone dares to suggest Crosby could be traded for less? Not a chance. Sure, the Buccaneers might have a friendly link through former Raiders minority owner Tom Brady and GM Jason Licht, but the Raiders front office knows exactly what they have in Crosby, a once-in-a-generation leader who embodies the silver and black. Crosby's loyalty to Las Vegas runs deep. He's been through the dark seasons, the rebuilds, and the heartbreaks, and now, with the team finally showing flashes of life, he's not walking away easily. But even the strongest warriors can grow weary when victories slip away. If the losses keep stacking, frustration could eventually test even Crosby's patience. But for now, make no mistake, he's the heart that keeps this team alive, and the Raiders know it. Yet, as the Crosby noise grows louder, whispers are beginning to form about another name, and this time, it's someone from the offensive side of the ball. Jacobi Meyers, one of the Raiders' most dependable receivers, is once again caught in the middle of trade rumors, and this time, things feel different. As the season heats up and every game begins to matter more, whispers around the league suggest that Meyers' future in Las Vegas may not be as certain as fans once believed. Despite being a key target last year, cracks are starting to show between him and the organization, especially now that he's entering the final year of his contract. The Raiders' offense has been anything but consistent, flashes of brilliance mixed with long, frustrating stretches of silence. And in the middle of it all, Meyers' production has dipped noticeably. The rise of rookie Trey Tucker has added even more fuel to the conversation, with fans and analysts questioning whether the team might decide to move on from Meyers before the trade deadline. Still, Meyers remains a high-value piece, reliable hands, sharp route running, and the kind of experience that makes him a trusted option in clutch moments. That's exactly why several NFC teams are reportedly circling, looking for a proven receiver who can elevate their offense right now. For the Raiders, it's a tough decision. Hold on to a veteran playmaker who knows the system, or cash in while his trade value is still strong. Either way, Jacobi Meyers has become one of the most intriguing names in this season's trade conversation. Let's start with the Atlanta Falcons, a team bursting with young talent, but still missing that one dependable receiver who can change a game. They've got a young quarterback entering a crucial second year, a defense that's steadily improving, and of course, Bijan Robinson, their electric star in the backfield. But despite all that, the Falcons' offense still feels incomplete. Drake London and Darnell Mooney bring excitement, sure, but they lack that calm, experienced target who can bail the quarterback out in tight situations. That's exactly where Jacobi Meyers fits in. His polished route running and ability to read defenses could bring balance to Atlanta's offense, turning broken plays into first downs and close games into wins. Adding Meyers wouldn't be some overnight miracle. It would be a smart, long-term move to give their young core a seasoned voice in the huddle. Now, let's shift to the Washington Commanders, a team that's been hit hard by inconsistency and injuries. Their star wideout, Terry McLaurin, has battled through setbacks, leaving a major gap in their passing attack. Washington's offense has moments of spark, but not enough rhythm, not enough reliability. Plugging Meyers into that system could instantly change the tone. His discipline, quick separation, and experience in high-pressure situations could help settle the young quarterback and open up the field again. From the Raiders' perspective, a deal with Washington also makes strategic sense. It keeps Meyers in the NFC, far away from becoming a direct threat within the AFC, while giving Las Vegas valuable assets to strengthen their rebuild under Pete Carroll's leadership. At 29, Meyers is approaching that stage in his career where the clock starts ticking louder. Whether the Raiders decide to hold onto him or cash in on his value now could define part of their transition in the seasons to come. For the Raiders, any potential move involving Jacobi Meyers would be about one thing: timing. It's not that they don't value him. It's about recognizing his worth while it's still high. If his production continues to dip, the window to get meaningful value in return could close fast. Now, let's talk about a true wild card in this conversation: the San Francisco 49ers. They're a powerhouse team, but this season has tested their depth like never before. Injuries have piled up, from Joan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall to tight end George Kittle, and even their quarterbacks have faced setbacks. What was once a dominant offense now feels fragile, one injury away from running out of reliable options. That's where Jacobi Meyers could fit perfectly. He's durable, smart, and rarely drops the ball. The kind of receiver who shows up every Sunday and does his job, no matter the opponent. For the 49ers, adding Meyers wouldn't just be about filling a gap. It would be about stabilizing their offense and keeping their playoff hopes intact. His presence would give San Francisco that extra layer of security, ensuring they never face a week where their passing attack completely collapses. In a system built on precision and timing, Meyers' reliability could be a quiet but powerful difference maker. But for the Raiders, this kind of deal represents a deeper strategy. It's not just about today, it's about building tomorrow. By exploring trade options for players like Meyers, Las Vegas is signaling that their focus isn't only on surviving the current season. They're thinking ahead, strengthening draft capital, creating salary flexibility, and positioning themselves for long-term success under Pete Carroll's evolving vision. Of course, every trade comes with risks. Letting go of a proven player can easily backfire. But if the Raiders play it right, this could be the kind of bold, forward-thinking move that shapes their next era. Because in the NFL, timing is everything, and missing that perfect window can change a franchise's future in an instant. Amid all the trade buzz and uncertainty swirling around the Raiders, there's another storyline quietly shaping the team's immediate future: the injury front. As the Raiders prepare for a crucial home game against the Tennessee Titans at Allegiant Stadium, the medical department has delivered a mix of hope and concern. The big headline? Punter A.J. Cole is finally back on the practice field after spraining his ankle during that devastating 40-6 loss, a game that saw a blocked punt turn into one of the team's lowest moments this season. Coaches are cautiously optimistic he'll be ready for kickoff, but if he experiences any setbacks, Brad Robbins, recently elevated from the practice squad, is standing by and ready to step in. Meanwhile, there's still bad news on the offensive side. Tight end Brock Bowers remains sidelined with a lingering knee injury. After pushing through pain for weeks, the team finally decided to shut him down so he can fully recover before the bye week. The hope is to have him 100% ready for their massive matchup against Kansas City on October 19th. But not all updates are gloomy. Michael Mayer has cleared concussion protocol and is expected to return as the starting tight end, a much-needed boost for an offense that's been searching for rhythm. On defense, veteran cornerback Eric Stokes is also making his return from knee surgery, which raises interesting questions about how rookie Darian Porter and Q. Blue Kelly will fit into the rotation. All these moving parts, the trade rumors around Max Crosby and Jacobi Meyers, the injury returns, and the new lineup adjustments, have created an air of uncertainty in Las Vegas. But this is also where teams either crumble or come together. The Raiders are staring down a season-defining stretch. The chemistry of the defense, the depth of the offense, and the health of their stars will decide if this team can steady the ship or sink under pressure. So what do you think, Raider Nation? Can this team rally and turn it around before it's too late? Share your thoughts below, and stay tuned for the next big update as we keep tracking every twist and turn of the Las Vegas Raiders journey.